In this tutorial, we're going to cover the main features of Illustrator. Okay, we have a preset of 5 artboards. Okay, and we're going to move the artboards using the artboard tool. And we're going to copy this background. We're going to use the background. We're going to place them, use the V or the toggle. Okay, so you can see we are only grouping stuff and layers. For that, we'll go right click and group. We are deleting what we don't use, what we don't need, and just rearranging the elements that already present. Okay, and we're looking at the same time of the items we're gonna use. This is just a PNG that we use on Vecteezy for carousels. PNGs are the images that we should use because they are optimized to use on the internet. Okay, we continue to rearrange the elements, placing close attention to the spaces and the dead areas we're leaving. We reflected that last shape, and we also rearranging the number. As we can see, we are not creating anything new so far. We are just rearranging. Here we're going to use a path, and we're going to write in that path, and by moving the margins and the size of the letter, now we created an outline. And with that outline, by creating an outline, we turn the text into a shape. Again, here we use the same thing, the sizes. We turn it into outlines again, and we manipulate them using the same tool. We're not using anything other here than modifying tools and importing images from Vecteezy, PNG images from Vecteezy. Paying close attention to dead areas and not leaving any dead area in the carousel, and that the texts are attractive and big enough so it can be easily read. Also organizing here to add some interest. Using the color picker, we pick the color from the rest to maintain a color balance. Same thing here, convert text to outline and modify it using the V tool. And we leave the text as text yet because we don't have to modify it soon. We're gonna add one last image. Playing with the layers, we can add interest by making them in the front or in the back. Same here, convert it to outlines and modifying it. So you change the color to help maintain color balance. We put our logo there, and we modify it as well using the V tool. And here we have another example of the other that I made. We use exactly the same process. We're gonna add text and leave the text as it is, but we're gonna modify and turn into outlines the titles to make them easily modifiable. We download preferably SVGs, that is scalable vector graphics. the same here, we convert it to outlines and we modify. Same here, we're just rearranging the elements to make the composition more interesting, but we are not using any special tool other than the most basic modification tool on Illustrator. And we same, we isolate, take into account that I isolate every time that I'm working with a line, and I isolate to improve same here, change colors with a color picker. We leave the text as it is because we don't want to modify it in case we have to make one last moment modification. But the titles are usually already done, so we don't need to modify them again. It's very essential to keep visual interest. That's why we modify so many times what is already being done to maintain balance on the entire composition, because the carousels need to be seen as one big painting, one big piece of art, and not just isolated slides. Same here, maintain contrast, turn it into an outline. And we put our logo and some other PNGs there. As you see, it's very simple. It's color selection, is careful choosing of pictures, and it's color balance and avoid dead areas. That's all the secret. As you can see here, I skipped or deleted because trial and error is important too. I found out a better visual solution. Bring the font to the back, bring the letters to the front, change the color using the color picker, and modify it, and that's it.